In 2018, the United States, under President Donald Trump's leadership, initiated a major trade war that significantly altered the global economic landscape. This aggressive shift in trade policy was driven by Trump's belief that the U.S. had long been at a disadvantage due to unfair trade practices by its major trading partners. His stance resonated with many Americans who felt left behind by globalization, making it a key pillar of his campaign. The primary targets of this trade war were Canada, Mexico, and China, three of the largest trading partners of the United States. Trump accused these nations of exploiting the U.S. through trade imbalances, intellectual property theft, and unfair competition. To counter this, his administration imposed tariffs on imports from these countries, a move that sent shockwaves through the global economy. While these tariffs were intended to protect American industries and jobs, they also sparked fears of retaliation, leading to heightened tensions in international trade. For decades, the U.S. had championed free trade as a means of fostering economic growth and international cooperation. However, Trump's administration took a different approach, prioritizing national interests over global economic integration. They argued that tariffs were necessary to revive American manufacturing and reduce dependency on foreign suppliers. Critics, however, warned that these measures would ultimately harm American businesses and consumers by increasing prices and disrupting supply chains. Many industries relied on imported materials, and the added costs were expected to trickle down to consumers. As the trade war escalated, financial markets experienced volatility, with investors uncertain about the long-term implications of these policies. The global trading system, deeply interconnected, felt the ripple effects of the tariffs. Businesses, both large and small, struggled to adapt to rising costs and disrupted supply chains, while consumers braced for higher prices on goods ranging from electronics to household products. Among the affected nations, Canada faced tariffs on key exports such as steel, aluminum, and lumber, industries crucial to its economy. Mexico, a close U.S. trade partner, was not only subjected to tariffs on steel and aluminum, but also faced threats of further tariffs linked to immigration policies. However, China bore the heaviest burden, with tariffs imposed on hundreds of billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods. The U.S. justified these actions by citing concerns over China's trade policies, including intellectual property theft, forced technology transfers, and state subsidies that gave Chinese companies an unfair advantage. These aggressive trade measures led to a tit-for-tat retaliation, further intensifying the conflict. As trade tensions mounted, global markets fluctuated, and world leaders scrambled to find diplomatic solutions to prevent long-term economic damage. Analysts warned that prolonged trade disputes could slow global economic growth and create instability in financial markets. Despite the challenges, businesses and communities sought ways to adapt to the new trade realities. Some industries found alternative supply chains, while others innovated to remain competitive. However, small businesses, lacking the resources to absorb additional costs, faced difficult decisions regarding pricing, staffing, and investment. The Trump administration justified its trade policies by invoking national security concerns, arguing that reliance on foreign countries for critical goods, such as steel and aluminum, made the U.S. vulnerable. They claimed that strengthening domestic production was essential for both economic and military security. However, critics viewed this reasoning as a cover for economic protectionism. They warned that using national security as a broad justification for tariffs could set a dangerous precedent, leading other countries to follow suit and disrupt the rules-based global trading system. As the world adjusted to this new era of trade conflicts, it became clear that the consequences of these policies would be felt for years to come. The trade war reshaped international trade relations and forced nations to reconsider their economic strategies. The experience underscored the importance of balancing national interests with international cooperation to maintain stability in the global economy. Moving forward, the lessons learned from this period will likely influence future trade policies, shaping a more sustainable and cooperative global trading environment.